The entrance doors to the building and the large grille above them are of cast and wrought bronze and are noteworthy for their fine finish. They weigh over 2¼ tons, and yet a child can easily swing the heavy doors. The marble key block over this arched entrance represents an owl, which, as Athena's bird, symbolizes learning. And since collateral branches of the classic birds family are denizens of New Hampshire, it unites the classic past to the living present. The occasion that brings us here today is one of extraordinary interest to the people of our city. We have come to attend the exercises at the laying of the cornerstone of the Carpenter Memorial Library, a building whose usefulness cannot be surpassed and whose strength and beauty will inspire a just pride in the hearts of all our citizens. Today marks an epoch in the progress of our city. It tells the story of our intellectual as well as our material progress. To those who visit our city, it will be shown not only as a splendid public building, but as the embodiment of the educational spirit of our people. At the conclusion of Senator Burnham's address, the cornerstone, a 5-ton block of Concord granite, was majestically swung into its resting place. Mr. Frank P. Carpenter applied the mortar along its length, using for this purpose an ebony-handled silver trowel. On Wednesday afternoon, November 18, 1914, at 2:30 o'clock, in an atmosphere delightfully propitious and singularly appropriate to the occasion, the dedication exercises were witnessed by a large and representative gathering of citizens and the public of Manchester. It is a satisfaction and a pleasure to be able to present to the people of Manchester this building for a public library. May this Carpenter Memorial Library be spared the devastation of war, be free from the ravages of flood and fire. May it for generation after generation be to the people of the city the useful and valuable factor in their civic life which its donor wishes it to be. Noble and chaste in design, solid and substantial in structure, equipped with every safeguard against the destroying elements, and complete in every detail, this edifice bids fair to be the reading center of this municipality for many generations. It is my expectation and belief that the library in its new home, which we are now dedicating, will take on new life and usefulness, that it will be used freely, and that every man, woman, and child in Manchester will feel that it is intended for them. I am glad that no boys or girls in Manchester will be starved for lack of books that appeal to their better part through the imagination. I am glad that poor people can come into this most beautiful house of Manchester and feel that they have as much right here as anybody. With franchise of these large reading rooms, cool in summer, sunny in winter, supplying to them what they lack at home, space, beauty, and precious things. And when our work is done, and the younger generation has forgotten us, we old fellows will spend many an hour here, haunting these alcoves, forgetting age and death and the tears of human things by the aid of those books.